So one young man caught in the middle of all of this, an American veteran turned journalist who went back to Syria in 2012, hoping to shed light on the human suffering there. Austin Tice, described by his parents as a man who loves America, a good student, graduate of Georgetown School of Foreign Service and still enrolled in the law school there, a veteran Marine Corps captain, a talented freelance photographer, and a loving big brother. But in August of 2012, he was kidnapped while he was reporting in Syria, just days after his 31st birthday. Before he disappeared, he posted on Facebook a message to friends and family who had questioned why he would stay in such a dangerous place. And here's what Austin said. "I'm living in a place, at a time, and with a people where life means more than anywhere I have ever been. Because every single day, people here lay down their own for the sake of others. Coming here to Syria is the greatest thing I've ever done, and it is the greatest feeling of my life." Now, more than 5 years and 8 months later, no one knows exactly where Austin is or who is responsible for his disappearance. There is now, as of today, a $1 million reward for information leading to his safe return. But his parents have been told by credible sources that Austin is alive, and they are fighting, as they have been every day, to bring him home. Here with me now are Austin's parents, Mark and Deborah Tice. Mark and Deborah, thank you so much for being with us tonight. Your son's story is an incredible one, and so is yours, because it takes such an enormous strength to go through what you all have been through. So thank you for being here, first of all.
Yeah. Thank you, Martha.
Thank you for having us, Martha.
You know what I want to ask you about, when you listen to Ben Hall's report and you hear about these chemical weapons attacks and what the Assad regime is doing in Syria right now, and you know that somewhere in that country your son is being held, what goes through your mind?
We want him home. I mean, regardless of what's going on there, even if it were coming up roses and they were having the opera tonight, we still just want Austin home.
Mark, talk to me a little bit about your journey and where you think it stands now and who you believe has your son.
Well, no one has taken responsibility or communicated with us and claimed responsibility for holding Austin. So, you know, our journey every day, job number one for us is do everything we can to find out where he is, find out what it's going to take to bring him safely home. So we're frankly thrilled with the idea of this reward that was recently posted. We're hoping that leads to information that gets him closer to coming home to us.
Deborah, you know, what is it like when you're trying to deal with the government here and there and you're trying to negotiate all of this? I know from talking to Mrs. Foley, it's obviously a really difficult, harrowing experience.
Well, it's certainly a steep learning curve. And also, Martha, I want to say that when we hear about what's going on there, we do pray diligently for an end to strife and a beginning of healing in Syria. And, you know, our focus obviously is on our son, but we do see a need for things to change in the region. And as far as what we do everything we can think of to the best of our ability.
Mark, talk to us about Georgetown University has been very supportive of the search for your son. He's a student there, and they are doing an exhibit called Austin Tice, Children of Syria, of his photographs.
Yeah, and you know what? It's a fantastic thing. One of the most wonderful aspects of it is that this is a student-led effort. And students, you know, from Georgetown undergrad and led by a remarkable young man, Ari Goldstein, who's graduating in May, this year, class of 2018, along with the administration, the faculty, the staff of Georgetown. They've been tremendously supportive in putting this exhibit together, which is really reflective of who Austin is. You know, he's a man with great compassion and was really taken by the plight of ordinary people in Syria in this conflict, and especially of the children there.
Well, we know the administration has talked recently about getting people being held out of North Korea, and we hope that the same focus and strength will go towards those in Syria and towards your son. Keep us posted. Thank you so much to both of you for being here tonight.
Thank you,
Stay
Martha.
strong. Good to see you both.